Taehyung's sudden and unexpected move to immediately visit Jungkook's military base, right after completing his mandatory service, raises a serious question. What was the motive behind this abrupt meeting? But what drew the most attention was the reaction from Jimin, the BTS member known for his emotional closeness with both, who was reportedly shocked and speechless upon hearing the news. Is this a sign of a new dynamic within BTS that has been hidden from the public all this time? On October 10, 2025, South Korea's entertainment world was once again shaken by an unpredictable moment. Kim Taehyung, better known as V of BTS, officially completed his military service. However, instead of returning home or holding a private gathering with family, Taehyung was reported to have gone straight to a different military base, strongly believed to be the one where Jungkook, BTS's youngest member, is serving and scheduled to finish his duty the next day. This move is certainly not common and immediately sparked speculation. According to a military source who wished to remain anonymous, Taehyung obtained limited permission to make an official visit on the basis of a special and personal relationship. The fact that he traveled directly after discharge indicates that this was no ordinary visit. Meanwhile, news of the visit quickly spread among BTS's inner circle, including to Jimin, who at the time was engaged in a private, non-public schedule. A source within HYB revealed that Jimin was silent for a moment upon learning that Taehyung chose to meet Jungkook first rather than transition gradually back into civilian life. This situation opens up deeper discussions among entertainment industry observers and ARMY. Was the meeting a form of personal solidarity between two close friends? Or does it reflect tension or even potential internal conflict that has long been hidden from the public? In recent years, relationships between BTS members have been under close scrutiny, especially due to professional pressure and individual decisions taken during the transition from an active group to individual military service. However, many believe the dynamics between Taehyung, Jungkook, and Jimin are more complex than what appears on the surface. Jimin's reaction became the center of attention because he is known as someone who bridges communication among members, particularly between Taehyung and Jungkook, who were once rumored to have had tensions before enlisting. Although the agency denied those rumors in the past, their increasingly rare public interactions and carefully worded statements from the members have only fueled speculation. What's even more interesting is the timing of Taehyung's visit, which occurred exactly one day before Jungkook was set to complete his military service. Some analysts see this as a form of personal tribute from Taehyung to his friend, but others can't ignore the possibility that sensitive information needed to be discussed directly and privately, without media interference or public pressure. Meanwhile, the public is waiting for an official response from Jimin, who has yet to issue a public statement. However, Korean media have reported that he was seen leaving his office in Seoul in an unusual condition, and some fans who saw him claimed his facial expression looked very serious. This incident has not only sparked internal discussions within the BTS fandom, but has also become a national media spotlight. An editorial from a leading entertainment outlet even stated that Taehyung's visit to Jungkook right after being discharged from the military is a symbol that must be read both politically and personally. Symbolically, the meeting underscores the strong bond between BTS's two youngest members. But on the other hand, it also indirectly creates the impression that there's something needing to be resolved before Jungkook fully leaves the military world. The question is, what was the urgency behind this meeting? Why not wait just one more day until they were both outside the military context? Nevertheless, since there's no official statement from Taehyung, Jungkook, or Jimin, all such analyses remain speculative. What's clear is that this event marks a new chapter in the post-military dynamics of BTS members. Interestingly, following the meeting, Jungkook did not immediately return to public life like most celebrities after military service. Instead, he extended his silence from social media, which only strengthened public assumptions that the conversation with Taehyung was no trivial matter. Jimin also chose not to appear at a public event that had been scheduled, adding more questions left unanswered. With all this tension, mystery, and silence, one thing is certain. The public now awaits an official explanation from the agency. However, considering BTS's reputation and the sensitivity of the members' relationships, it is highly likely that this incident will never be explained openly. Was Jimin merely emotionally shocked? Or is there underlying tension that has long been concealed? Was the meeting meant to strengthen BTS's future? Or does it signal a turning point in their relationship? These questions now linger in the minds of fans and observers, waiting for answers that may never come. But for the public and fans, one undeniable fact remains. When Taehyung chose to meet Jungkook immediately after being discharged from military service, he wasn't just sending a personal message to his friend, he was sending a powerful signal to the world. After examining various sources, investigating official statements, and reviewing the chronology of events that had become a heated discussion, it is important to affirm that the news about Taehyung immediately meeting Jungkook after being discharged from mandatory military service cannot be factually verified. As of the time this article is written, there is no official confirmation from HYBE labels, the South Korean military division, nor from Taehyung and Jungkook themselves regarding this information. In fact, further investigation shows that most of the circulating information originated from social media speculation and unverified posts, which were then amplified through emotional narratives. In the context of professional journalism, it is essential to separate fact from interpretation. The available facts at this moment only state that Taehyung officially completed his military service on the predetermined date. No strong evidence has been found that he directly went to Jungkook's duty location, let alone made a special visit linked to any personal or emotional agenda. Moreover, the security system and visitation regulations within the military environment are very strict, especially for public figures like Taehyung, whose every move is constantly monitored and reported. Furthermore, the rumors about Jimin being shocked or disturbed by this issue have never been recorded in any public statement or through official channels, whether via Weverse, media broadcasts, or interviews. All narratives that have developed regarding Jimin's reaction so far are based solely on subjective interpretations by netizens or fans, which are then translated into emotional truths without any verifiable foundation. This phenomenon demonstrates how quickly a speculative narrative can turn into news when public emotions, especially within large fandoms like ARMY, are involved. Narratives built emotionally and dramatically do attract attention, but they are not always aligned with objective facts. Therefore, readers are expected to be more critical in filtering information, particularly when such information concerns personal matters of celebrities, which are prone to distortion and rumors. It is also important to state that HYB itself has, on multiple occasions, requested that the privacy of BTS members during military service be respected, and any form of report that is not based on official data should not be disseminated. Until now, there has been no statement or visual/written proof supporting the alleged meeting between Taehyung and Jungkook as rumored. Thus, it can be concluded that the news about Taehyung directly meeting Jungkook post-military service, as well as the alleged emotional reaction from Jimin, is information that is untrue and cannot be held accountable from a journalistic standpoint. As consumers of information, the public is urged to wait for official clarifications should there truly be relevant personal interactions among the members that are appropriate to be made public. Truth in the entertainment world does not always arrive as fast as rumors spread. However, as part of an informed public, we are responsible for maintaining accuracy, ethics, and respect toward public figures who have contributed significantly to the music and cultural industry.